To paraphrase Otto von Bismarck, a wise man learns from others' mistakes and a fool learns from his own. Today on The Frugal Filmmaker, I want to share with you some mistakes I've made and what we can both learn from them. In the past 5 years, I've posted over 300 videos to this channel. In the course of posting these over 300 videos, I've had a few stinkers or turkeys slip through. So today I'd like to share with you 5 of these videos and why I think they're turkeys and what I've learned from them, which you can learn from also. So let's start with number 5. My first entry is the very first video I posted on the Frugal Filmmaker YouTube channel, and that was the how to make a lighting dimmer video. Now while the information here is still solid, my presentation was just wacky. I was trying way too hard to be funny, and the camera shot was too close, and I was just not me. I think the problem was that I was trying to imitate Eric Beck from Indie Mogul and Ryan Connolly at Film Riot, and it just wasn't my style, but I was trying way too hard to be funny, and I just think it didn't work. So I was grateful that I dropped it right after the very first video and just tried to be myself. So the reason this video is a turkey is that the presentation was way off from my own personality, and it's just painful to watch these days. What I learned from this video is just to be yourself. You'll have a much easier time making YouTube videos, and your material won't come across as forced or unnatural. Now the next turkey was the Frugal shoulder rig video, and this is a video that I made because so many people were asking me for a shoulder rig, and so I made one out of flash brackets finally. I'd done this in the past with the Frugal crane, and that actually worked out pretty well, but I used the Frugal crane, and I had never used the Frugal shoulder rig in the field, and I never used it after posting that video. So I gave people what they wanted, but it really wasn't what I wanted, and so it never got any use, never got any field testing. I just kind of scrapped it, put it on the shelf. Probably not the best reason to make a video just to satisfy viewers and not yourself. So the reason this video was a turkey was I had an untested kind of slapped together rig, but what I learned from this was if I put my name on anything, it's going to be something that's tested and that works and that I'm going to actually use. Next up we have the Frugal fast release video, and in this video I created an alternative to using camera quick release systems, the clones of which only cost about $10, but mine only cost $2, so I thought, hey, you can save $8, it might be better. This consisted of a flat washer that you screw to the bottom of your camera and then is held to your camera rig or tripod by using a cold shoe adapter. Now in retrospect, and some people told me this probably wasn't the best idea. Number one, there was no locking mechanism to keep your camera or whatever other accessory you put on this system. And the other thing was that you really want to trust your camera or anything else to a 3-cent washer. Probably not. It probably wasn't the best idea. This video was a turkey because even though you do save money using it, it probably isn't that safe for your equipment it's attached to. But what I learned from it was just because you can make a video doesn't mean you should. Okay, next we have a video about a lens cleaning solution that I made that I actually found a recipe for on the web, and this solution consisted of half mixture rubbing alcohol, half distilled water. The rubbing alcohol would clean the grime off of the lens, and the distilled water would not leave a residue. This also worked good on LCD screens or surfaces like that, computer screens, cell phones, camera, LCDs, whatever. The problem was that after I posted the video, someone contacted me and said, hey, you might want to take this video down because this solution with the alcohol is going to be too harsh for lens coatings and it's slowly going to dissolve them. So I kind of panicked and didn't want anybody to destroy their lenses because of this thing that I posted. So I actually pulled the video and it's no longer available, but the solution is still good for cleaning LCD screens. So I still use it all the time. This is one right here. I use it on cell phones and camera screens and computer screens and whatever. It works great. Doesn't destroy those surfaces, but I don't recommend you use it on camera lenses. Now why this video was a turkey was because I was providing a potentially hazardous situation for lens owners. But what I learned from this was if you listen to your viewers who may be smarter than you can avoid disaster. Okay, that leaves us with the number 1 video turkey that I've made in the past 5 years, and I think it has to be, and you'll probably agree with me, bandwidth bucks. Now bandwidth bucks was the name that I gave to a couple videos that I made. One was an explanation about what bandwidth bucks were, and then there was the bandwidth bucks video, which was 8 hours long. The idea was that I was asking people to play this video while they were asleep for about 8 hours, and it would help generate video for my channel even though they didn't have to do anything and it wouldn't cost them anything, just bandwidth. Now the problem was that it did cost somebody something. It cost ad revenue because if any advertisers put ads on that video, which was of course what I was hoping for, no one was going to watch it. So they would be defrauded essentially, and I could potentially lose my channel and be penalized in some way. Maybe it was illegal, I don't know. Some people told me this after I had put the videos up and said, hey, are you kind of gaming the system here? And you sure you want to do this? You might want to take this video down. Well, you know what? They were right. And I think I was just so excited about coming up with this ideal concept or interesting way to make money on YouTube that I didn't really think about what I was doing. I sort of got caught up in it. But I did take the video down almost immediately, or a few hours after, because I posted it late at night and then I removed it the next day. So why this video was a turkey was because it was a potentially illegal video that could defraud advertisers and get me penalized. What I learned from this is that just because you think something might be the greatest idea in the world, it might not be. And once you realize that, you need to act immediately. And those are my top 5 video turkeys from the past 5 years. Hopefully you can learn from my mistakes and not repeat them. This has been the Frugal Filmmaker. Thanks for watching.